day started in Southside, where we first went to Burnfield Bakery to get some coffee and pastries. It was a pretty drizzly day, so we sat inside, and luckily we got a table, as sometimes it can be incredibly busy. We then went a couple doors down to This Must Be the Place, which is a firm favorite when it comes to homeware. Every single time I come into the shop, I leave with a longer wish list and so much inspiration for my flat. I'm particularly always wanting the glassware, even though I already have a massive collection. After that, we popped around the corner to Globby Photolab's new location, which I hadn't been to yet since opening. It's super exciting because they have a gallery space now, so I bought a roll of film and we checked out the current exhibition. I really loved the massive curtains with the photos printed on them. Next up, we went to Vermilion Stores, which is owned by one of my pals. I always bring my friends here because they have such a unique collection of homewares, toys, prints, art supplies, clothes, fragrances, and also flowers, just to name a few things. I also love catching up with my friends who are usually working as well. After that, we went over to NECA for a caffeine top-up before wandering over to Godshot Studio. I got a second matcha of the day, and we took our time smelling all the various perfumes they have in the shop. They have so many unique brands, and you could spend forever smelling all of the perfumes. I also love that they stock Studio Arway, which is one of my favorite stores in Copenhagen, so I just love looking at the ceramics, and I don't even know what to call them, but they're these little wee sculpture guys with the eyes, and I just think that they're so cute. One of my friends also works here, so we had a pretty long catch up, but then we went over to Cafe Strange Brew as it's just across the street, and somehow we managed to get a table for lunch without waiting in a queue. Usually it's a sort of place where you have to put your name down and you'll have at least a 20-minute wait, so that felt like a win. And funnily enough, shortly after we sat down, the comedian Frankie Boyle sat next to us. He clearly didn't want to be disturbed, but that's just one of the many things I love about Glasgow, is that people do tend to leave celebrities alone. After lunch, we went over into town to go to Modern Love because Annabelle was on the hunt for some fun stickers, and I used this as an excuse to buy another Sabre fork and spoon since I've loved the ones I got last month so much. The shop has so many fun and quirky home items and accessories. I bought my friend a birthday card as well and managed to restrain myself from anything else this time round. We all thought this critical thinking hat was particularly funny. Next, we walked over to Barebones Chocolate and browsed some of the vintage shops in the same square before doing a quick loop around the Modern Institute. Glasgow International was on at the time, so there were so many nice exhibitions dotted around the city, and it's been ages since I've been in this particular gallery, so it was so fun to have a look. I also really loved the work, but we were running out of time, so we went back home and immediately started getting ready for the concert. I don't know what possessed me, but I decided to go for blue eyes and rhinestones, and I convinced Emily to join in on some super fun makeup. I felt insecure at first, and I actually tried wiping the eyeshadow off to do something else, but my eyelids were so blue, I just had to commit. Our Uber driver definitely gave me a funny look when we got in, and I was also in the front seat, so I couldn't escape it, but once we got into the concert, some really nice people came up to me and they said that they liked my makeup, so that definitely made me feel a lot better. What did you guys think?
Good. It was very good. Yes. It was cinematic, I would say. It felt like a production. It felt like a production. It felt like a musical.
As a theatre nerd, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But
she's a lot better live than I was expecting her to be. She was. There were some that sounded like she's actually a really good singer. Yeah. I really enjoyed the fridge scenes and the dress wrapping and unraveling.
I agree.
Yeah.
The only thing that I wish that she spoke to the crowd even just once.
I was thinking that, but then I was thinking,
apart from when she went, fuck this.
Because it was like a production and it was like she was doing a show. I thought maybe that's why she didn't do it, because it was obviously like she's following a script. But I do have the same thoughts, and I think it would have been nice if she did give a little shout out to Glasgow or something. But.
Yeah, I think even just a thank you Glasgow would have been
even
enough.
at the very end.
Thank you, bakeries.
She could have said that.
All she needed to say was that, and
exactly.
it would have been great.
Just a little nugget.
Exactly.
But we'd watch again. She was great.
Yeah, no, it was good. And I really liked the string quartet.
I really like the string quartet as well.
Surprise.
The sing along karaoke.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's our review. Bye. Next morning, Emily had a work call, so Annabelle and I went over to Oppo to pick up some cookies, and we had such a nice long chat with the people who work there. I always have such nice interactions with the staff, and the cookies are absolutely incredible. I'm always thinking about their honey sea salt one. Next door is a beautiful shop, and we had a look around in there as well. Honestly, Glasgow is just incredible for independent shops, and I wish I was rich so I could buy everything from everywhere. This shop in particular, though, was very up my street, and I took quite a few photos of their shelving for kitchen inspiration. I also spotted that they stocked Love and Squalor, which is someone I know's brand, so that was really sweet as well. The last shop of their visit was at Good Days for more stickers, and then we zipped back home to collect Emily before we had a bite to eat at Brooklyn Cafe. Somehow we managed to pack in so much into 24 hours, but it didn't feel like we were rushing around. Just when we were in town and needed to get back to get dressed. But safe to say, our hearts and bellies were very full. Emily and her sister have left, so I'm back to being on my own, but I was just flipping through the program that I got from Lily Allen, and it is so nice. There's a little note in the front, and it's very much like a magazine and a program together. There's so many beautiful photographs in it, which is why I bought it, because I am a photographer. But it also has music notes in it, and then we have the axe, and it folds out into a full-size double spread photo, or I guess more than a double spread photo because it's actually 4 pages. But I just really love the photography and styling in it, and it's such a fun idea. There are also some more photos from concerts, and then there is a little ad page, an addiction support group, and some other things that I assume she has been a customer of, maybe. And then some credits, and I just thought that this was such a unique keepsake. And I also got a band shirt because I love getting merch shirts from concerts. I don't really wear t-shirts otherwise, but I always wear them to sleep in or if I'm traveling. But it was such a nice time with Emily and her sister, And now I'm in the huge gear up for some very special guests coming next week, and it's going to be a really busy time the next few months. I am a bit nervous because I like having rot time, but they're all really nice things. So I'm hoping to continue this videoing thread, and for anyone who has been watching, thanks for being here and see you soon.